Why is there that sound? No, okay, don't have. Oh, hi Darisu. Oh, hi Linda Cats. Is this new place? What do you mean by new place? Hi guys, today we are doing a P5 paper. Guys, let's not be weird today. I legit will crash out, okay? I legit today I'm gonna crash out. Let's not be weird today, okay? Let's all learn, okay? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go to the first question, okay? Okay. Well, that's crazy. That's crazy work, bro. Some people, right, legit, wow. No. No, don't say that you will fail PSLE, bruh. Don't say that. Hi, Fish Cat. Yes, you won't. Risking's right. You won't. Trust. As long as you have done your best, it's good enough. Okay, just do your best. Just do your best. As long as you go into the exam knowing that I've studied the best I can, to the best of my abilities, answered to the best of my abilities, I think that's good enough. Honestly. As long as you don't regret. Like, maybe you got lazy, then you never study enough, or you never do enough papers, then you go into the exam, you regret. Then that's different. All is good, guys. Don't stress, okay? Just work hard. The new video game was launched with lots of. Oh, so your answer is with. Okay. With any other answers? Okay. With or with. Okay, good. So the answer is ooh. Yes, with. Okay? Okay. Why with? Because launched with lots of publicity. Okay? Okay, this one is quite easy. Still okay. Okay, question 2. Under. Not under. Because basically we are talking about the game together with publicity materials that is pushed out or put out into public. Do you get it? So it's not like if I say let me think of another example. But basically here they're talking about the video game as well as the publicity material. So the two of them together, they are put out into the public. So it's with. Okay. She helped Mrs. Tan to clean the classroom. Blank question mark. Okay, this is question tag questions. Okay, question tag. Guys, do you know what's question tag? Do you know how question tag works? Or do y'all remember? So like let's say I have yes, okay. How do I pronounce your name? Alisa? Alisa? Okay, anyways, for question tag, usually I have two clauses, okay? So the first clause will be Gee, I crashed out already, bro.
I saw.
You saw, right? I crashed out already, bro. The first clause, if it's positive, the second clause will be if the first clause is positive, the second clause will be positive or negative? Good, because it has to be opposite, right? So if the first clause is positive, the second clause has to be if the first clause is negative, the second clause has to be positive, okay? So they gotta be opposites. So she helped Mrs. Tan clean the classroom. Okay? So this is positive or negative? The first clause. Good, positive. Okay, so you know that the second clause must be negative. Here they're very nice to you. So they give everything in negative, okay? So then how will you know which word to use? Is it won't, didn't, hadn't, or wouldn't? So she is basically she would. She would help Mrs. Tan to clean the room, the classroom. Blank question mark. So usually when we do question tag, you'll just use the same modal again. So the answer is number 4. Okay? Yes. Okay? Good. Okay, next question. Where is your tuition at? We have many branches. We have a branch at Clementi. If you see the bottom of the live, right, you can see Clementi, Hougang, Marine Parade. Okay, Jean's moving it right now. Tiong Bahru, Tampines. Um, yeah, you can text or WhatsApp the number if you want to know more about it. Wait, I just asked why cannot be didn't or hadn't? Because she is usually it stands for she had or she would. Why you laugh?
You see the comment?
What?
The Leah
Look,
You say-
Clara, you're so real for that.
You see, I don't look, I am. I am.
Clara, you're so real. You know, I crashed out at the start of the live. Wow. Wow, legit. Wow. Today is guys. Then why cannot say? Cause there's wait here I think is she would help Mrs. Tan clean the classroom to clean the classroom. I think also because okay, it cannot be had because she had the next word after had has to be a past participle. Okay? So here is help, which is in present tense or present tense. So we cannot it cannot be had, it will be would. Okay? She would help. So here is not had. Okay? Wait, but yeah, Clarel, I crashed out at the start of the live. Legit today, guys, please don't test me, bro. Like as in like if you can give wrong answers, it's okay. But let's not be weird today, okay? Let's all learn, okay? Don't make me crash out today. Okay. What? Okay, thank you. Where can I download this PDF exam? Good question. I have this paper just cause I have the physical set and I scanned it because my or teacher Jamie passed me the stack of 2025 papers for P5. So then I have it. But I'm not sure whether you can find online though. Yeah, but you can listen to our live. Like sometimes I'll be doing P6 papers, sometimes I'll do P4, sometimes I'll do P5. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, thank you for the gift. I had 8 chicken rice. What? Okay, wait. I had 8 chicken rice. It has to be a past participle, so it's cannot be had. 8. Oh, is that an example? Are you giving an example? It will be had eaten. Okay, 8 is simple past tense. Your nose looks red. Am I sick? No, I'm not sick. Actually I don't know. I'm not sick. Maybe I'm red cause I'm crashing out. Like, you know, like those angry emoji, the whole face is red. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Maybe it's the lighting today. 老师, you got do secondary school paper or not? No, as of now, no. Wait, Clara, I'm not crashing out at you. It's okay, don't worry. You're my friend. You're my friend. Yeah. Kevin says against. Okay. Any other answers? Did I miss some answers just now? Any other answers? Upon. Okay. So, the second part is very important because they say she received, or the feedback she received to improve her lessons. So it means that she went to think about the feedback and act, or she basically took the feedback into account, right? So when you say acted upon or act upon something, means you take something into account and then you carry it out. Okay, that's act upon. Okay. It cannot be against here because when you act against something means you go against something. So, but here because she's trying to improve her lesson, so she wouldn't go against the feedback. Okay, so it'll be upon. Okay? Okay, question 4. Is it me? Yes, bro, you're so right. Like this morning or like the past few days, I've been telling like my family that yo, the haze is so bad. Like it's really bad. Why cannot be act with? Because when you say active, usually it is to like let me think of a let me find a sentence that let me see whether I can find an example sentence with act with, using act with. Oh, for example, she always acts with kindness. So it's usually act with and then you follow it up with a noun or a quality or trait. Okay. How old are you if you're not P5? For writers at work, we have classes from P1 to P6 for primary, and then for secondary, we have from Sec 1 to Sec 4. Yeah. Yes, it's a P5 paper. Oh, hi Miffy the kitten. But it's okay. Actually, P5 paper also can learn quite a bit. Like sometimes the grammar rules will be easier to explain in a P5 paper because they're a bit more straightforward. Yeah. So it's easier to understand and get your foundation right actually when doing P5 paper. Graduate already still can enroll? Of course not lah. Of course not. Okay. You can go and do other things with your life. No need for tuition anymore after you graduate, okay? Yeah. Okay, question 4. Oh, hi Mira. 3. The puppy hid under the table, blank by the sudden noise. Okay, 3 is what? 3 is alarmed, okay? Any other answers? Bro, some guy tried to run me over with his fixie bike on the road. Be careful, please be careful. Don't look at my life while crossing the road, okay? Be careful, please. Be careful. Pay attention, okay, to the road. Or actually anyone in general, okay? 3, alarmed, okay. I'm taking PSI this year. 加油. You can join our lives. I will do P6 papers sometimes. The past few sessions for life, I've been doing P6 papers. Yeah, from 2022. Yeah. Okay, so here is quite simple. They're testing you on tenses. And the puppy hid under the table. Hid is in past tense, right? So here it will also be in simple past tense, okay? So the answer is number 3. Okay, quite simple this one. Okay, question 5. Samantha was never late for school as she had blank trouble getting up in the morning. Here we have our quantifiers, okay? Okay, we have few, little, many, much. Too little, definitely not 3 and 4. Much, little. Okay, so here the context is also quite important to know whether it is a lot of trouble or not a lot of trouble, okay? So never late for school. So does that mean she has a lot of trouble or not a lot of trouble getting up? Never late for school means she has basically like little to no trouble getting up, right? Okay, I just gave the answer, but yes, the answer is too little because here trouble is also uncountable. Okay, so we can cancel out 3 and 4, and we can also cancel out 1. 没有问题 Okay, little trouble. Okay, question 6. Neither of the children blank keen to sign up for the singing competition next week. Okay, is, are, was, were. Were. 1. Were. Were is 4. 2. Are. So I have is, are, and were. Are. 2. Are. Are. Okay, here, right? The keyword, what is the keyword here? Okay, good. Next week haven't happened yet. Okay, next week haven't happened yet. So we will not take was and were. Okay? Then we have neither of the children. So what does this show? Does this show that I need to use singular or plural? Neither of the children. Good. So when you have neither of, right, it basically means they're talking about the children individually. So one person, okay? So the answer here is number 1. Is. Okay? Okay? Yes, it's not plural, it's singular. Okay. Question 7. Mrs. Ahmad praised Melissa and what for completing the class project on our own. Sarah told her parents proudly. Okay. Oh, hi Ishta. Hello. What's the with the music at the back? Is it too loud? It's like right beside me. Wait. It's Mario Kart. Yeah. Is it very loud? Okay. Me. Okay, any other answers? 1. I. What was the answer for number 6? Number 6 was 1. Is. Neither of the children is keen to sign up for the singing competition next week. 2. Okay, so these kind of questions, right, I like to call it the elimination method. So let's say I give you an example. Okay, I give you 2 example questions. Okay, So let's say I give you my brother and blank are going out. Okay, for example, is this I or me? I? Okay, good. I. Okay, yes, it's I. Okay, then the second example. My aunt is bringing my brother and blank to the zoo maybe. Okay, for example. Is this I or me? Me. Okay, good. Why do you know it's me? Okay, here I'm gonna introduce the elimination method. Basically, when you see these kind of questions, I'll eliminate the other person. Okay, for example, my aunt is bringing my brother and I'll cancel out my brother, or I'll cancel out the other person. I'll be left with just the blank. Okay, so it'll be my aunt is bringing me to the zoo, not my aunt is bringing I to the zoo. Okay, that's how you know it is me instead of I. Okay, then after that you look at the first sentence. My brother and I are going out. Okay, if I cancel out my brother and, it'll be I am, for example, I am going out. Okay, but because here they use are because it's plural, you're talking about my brother and I. But if you use it in a singular context, it'll be my I am. Okay, so if you look back at the question, Mrs. Ahmad praised Melissa and, so if you eliminate Melissa, sorry Melissa, Mrs. Ahmad praised me. Okay, so the answer is number 2. Okay, me. Yes. Okay? Yes. Get it? Yes. When I first learned this from Writers at Work, I was like, oh, that's kind of smart. Yes. Or did I say Mr. instead of Mrs.? I'm so sorry. Okay. Question 8. The basketball team trained hard for months. Blank, they lost in the first round of the competition. Why is this room so cold today? Three. Kyo says 3. Corral. 4. 1. Instead, meanwhile, nevertheless. What? Okay. I see 1. I think I saw 3 just now. And I see 4. Okay. So, here, right? Train hard for months and lost in the first round of the competition. Okay. So, this is kind of like contrasting information. Okay. Because usually when you train really, really hard, you expect someone to do well in the competition. What happened? Oh, then later you just shut off, is it? Okay, so if you use instead, for example, okay, if you use instead, usually this is to show an alternative. Okay, for example, like I chose water instead of the Fanta. Okay, so that's an alternative. Okay, usually you will see instead with instead of. Okay, yes, okay, and then you will have meanwhile. What does meanwhile mean? Meanwhile means when something is happening at the same time. Okay, So like my mom was cooking dinner. Meanwhile, I was getting ready to go out, for example. Okay? Then you have nevertheless. Nevertheless, it is basically to show contrast. Okay? So, for example, John was very tired. Nevertheless, he continued to do his work throughout the night. Okay? So, knowing the three options, which one would you choose? The basketball team trained hard for months. They lost in the first round of the competition. Good. 4. Okay? Good. Okay. Bro. What about nonetheless? Nonetheless and nevertheless are actually they have the same meaning. Yeah. 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 Yo, guys. Guys. Is it still trending? I thought it died down, guys.
They must keep up.
Yeah. It's time to move on to the next trend, guys. It's time to move on and move forward with life. Okay, we cannot be stuck in that trend for how long has it been? Did it start last year? Yeah, bruh. Time to find a new trend. It's just to rage bait people. I feel like some of my friends say it to me just to rage bait me. Then what is the new trend? I don't know, bruh. I don't know what's the new trend for kids nowadays. I don't know. A 6-7 day. Bro. I'm the master of rage bait. My days. Oh my days. The new trend is 4-1? Wait, what? Why 4-1? Wait, I'm gonna have 2 rage baiters in my life now. It's okay. At least you guys are fun. Okay? It's okay. I'll let you guys rage bait me, or I don't know. Yeah, have y'all tried actually? Have y'all tried? Okay. Question 9. During the earthquake, the villagers panicked when they felt the ground what? Answer. Not nice. What does it taste like? What's inside? I think it's time to search. What's in the grimace shake? Purple berry flavored milkshake. Oh, it's berry. 4. 1. Oh. 4 or 1. 4 or 1. Okay, this one is the verb noun verb rule. Does anyone remember what's the verb noun verb rule? Verb. So here, felt is a verb, right? Followed by a noun, the ground. Followed by a verb here. Okay? So usually when you... Oh yes, okay, you can try. Yes, try. What's the verb noun verb rule? Okay, what's the verb noun verb rule? Okay, try. I haven't explained yet. So what happens to the last verb? Or what is the condition that it must satisfy? Yes, Ishta. What? What? Is this rage bait? They're just not gonna tell me anything. The answer not 3? So you think it's 3? Okay, now I'm just circling the... Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, there's still a lot of time to do more practices. You can ask around, you can ask your friends for help, or if not, you can always ask your teachers for consult. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to teach you things that you don't understand. 2. So you think it's 2. So now there's 4 answers. Okay, so what's the verb noun verb rule? Basically, when you have a verb followed by a noun, followed by another verb, the last verb has to be in base form. Okay, so what is base form? Base form means no s, no ed, no ing. Actually no, I take that back. Sometimes you can have present participle form where it can be ing. Okay, so here, but ing as in like for example, just the word plus ing. I cannot have any extra had or was in front. Okay, so when they felt the ground, base form, no s, no ing, no s, no ed, no past participle form. The answer will be number 1. Okay, number 1 is base form. Okay, shake. Okay, but it can also be the villagers panicked when they felt the ground. Yeah, shake actually, yeah. Yes, so the answer is number 1. If I'm not wrong, I think it can also be shaking. Yeah, I think it can also be shaking. But here we don't have because here there's a was, so we cannot take it. If it's just shaking, right? Yeah. Yeah. If it's just shaking, we can take it. But there's a was, so we can't. Okay? Okay. Last grammar question. The coach blank advice helped the pupils improve was respected by everyone. Can I rage bait you? Okay, you can try. Maybe I actually get rage baited. I get rage baited quite easily, guys. 1. Who? Wait. 4. So 1 or 4, guys? What's the purpose of a chair? For you to sit on. Thank you, Jean. So kind. Jean knows about the crash out today, so she has to like help to moderate. If not, actually crash out, guys. No, but I only crash out when people are weird, okay? If you guys give me the wrong answer, I won't crash out. Or if you guys are just I don't know what do you call that, like talking to me, I won't crash out. But if you guys are weird to me, I'll crash out, guys. But if I stand on the chair, is it still a chair as the purpose changes? Oh my god, you sound like my brother. Whenever I tell him something, then he gives me like a weird answer, and I just cannot disagree, nor can I agree. Okay, so this one I would like to call it, usually when I go through this kind of questions, I call it the WWW warrior rule. Okay, so what do I mean by that? There are 3 very important W's here. I have who, I have whom, I have whose. Okay, so when do you know, or when will I use who? Okay, for example, I have the blank is supposed to be filled up with who, right? What must come before the who? Do any of you guys remember? I've gone through this quite a few times, but for those of you who are new, you can listen to how I differentiate the three answers or the three words. Person, good. Okay, a person or a subject. Okay, usually a person. Yes, okay, good. And then what's after who? So what's after who? What kind of word comes after who? Good, a verb. Okay, wonderful. Okay. Then for whom, let's say I have whom in the blank. What comes before whom? What comes before whom? Does anyone know? Okay, for the first one, I can give an example. For example, the doctor who spoke to you just now. For example, the doctor who spoke. So doctor is the person. Who, then after who is spoke. Okay, it's a verb. Okay, then person. Okay, good. Okay, so before whom is a person. Okay, what about after whom? What comes after whom? If I give you an example, John, whom she had met in class, for example. So after whom, before whom is a person, after whom is also a person. Okay, so that's how you know when, or that's how you know whom will be used in the question. Drink more water. Yes, I'll drink later. My bottle is here. Okay, wait. Then what about whose? When do you use whose? Okay, so you use whose when you are talking about oh hi Ray, when you're talking about something belonging to someone. Okay, so for example, let's say I have a person, okay, or I have like maybe a pencil, so I can say um John whose pencil fell on the floor. Okay, for example. Okay, that's how you know this for like belonging. That's how you know when to use three. The three words, okay? Yes, good. Then number 4 lah. Okay, because first you have a coach, and then you have the word advice, which is from the coach, right? So the advice belongs to the coach, right? Yes, I always use pencil because I was also taught a pencil. Yeah. Yay! Okay? Yes. Okay, good. So the answer is number 4. Okay? Good. Wonderful. Okay. Now we move on to the next section. Okay? Which is our vocab. Okay. The suspect what the detective's questions about the missing money. Why so shocked? Do you not like vocab? Two. Evaded. Okay. Yes, I drank water. I need to drink more water. Didn't we do this before? You know, that's what I thought when I was doing the paper. I really thought we did this question before because I think, right, the 4 options are the same. That's why, right, okay, see you later, Ishta. That's why, right, sometimes doing papers helps because there are a few words that like kind of always appear. For example, I always see like witness, bystander, onlooker, yeah, like, or if not, I will see these 4 words like eluded, evaded, dodged. Yeah. Okay. I see 2, I see 3. Show you. I think dodged. Okay. What's the meaning of eluded? Does anyone know the meaning of eluded? Oh, you're back. Anyone know the meaning of eluded? Eluded. Good. Okay, you escape, or avoid, but in a very clever or in a clever way. Okay, in simpler form. In a clever way. Okay? Then what's evaded? When you evade something. When I say I evade responsibility or evade taxes actually. What's evade? Yes, good. Avoid something. And then it's in a specific way. What's the word that starts with D? Like I intentionally avoid something. What's another word for that? Start with D. Danger? No. When I avoid something intentionally, another word for intentionally is that starts with D. D-E. Anyone knows what's the word that I'm thinking about? Dodge low. No. Like another word to replace, yes, deliberately. Whoa. Okay? Then what is dodged? Okay? Then what is dodged? When I say I dodge, like when you say dodgeball, it is also to avoid something quickly, but usually it is physical. Usually it is physical. Usually it's physical. Okay? There are certain times when you use it non-physically, but usually it's physical. Yeah, I would say. If it's used non-physically, I think it will be used in an informal context. Yeah, not in a formal context. Okay? Then rejected. What does it mean by when you are rejected or you reject an offer? That's what I did to someone who liked me for 3 years. Yo. Okay, good. Turn down. You turn down something. So basically, you refuse to accept. Yeah. Okay, or turn down. Good. You turn down an offer. Good. Decline. Okay, yes. Yo, can we please not be weird today? Like actually, like please, just don't be weird today, okay? Like I'm already about to crash out. Like I'm gonna ask Jean to come back and mute you guys if you're weird, okay? Like seriously, okay? Yeah. Okay. So the suspect what? Wait, not Ishtar, not you, Ishtar, not you, not you, not you, not you. You can continue speaking. I'm not talking about you. Okay. Yeah, Clarel. Some people are just a little weird, okay? I don't need any of that. Thank you so much. Okay? Okay. The suspect what the detective's question about the missing money. Okay. So, questions. Okay. The suspect. Yes, two. Okay, thank you. Two. No, not you either. Should just ask Jean to come in and mute that person, bruh. He's been talking too much. Like, no, wait, not any of you who are answering my question. Like, I crashed out because of this guy at the start of the live also. You have an outlet at Tiong Bahru. Yes, we do. Where's Jean? I cannot already. Where is Jean? Hold on. Jean. Who are you talking about? You see the one that Clara was talking about? I don't know what's the user, but like I lost it. Yes, oh my god, Jean saw it, bro. Okay, anyways. Oh, hi Jay, you're back. Okay, question 12. I just went to 打包 cai fan, then the uncle called me 小弟弟. Yeah, I saw it's like the number, right? Wow, seriously, right, guys? Legit, please don't make me crash out today. Oh my god, where's Jean, bro? Jean, I'm going to. Oh my god, guys, please, bro. I already like cannot, okay? Like, seriously. Like, wow, yeah, leave, bro, leave. Bro, just leave. Oh my god, I can't. Guys, okay. Whew. Okay, the football player was what from 2 matches as he had argued with the referee. Wow. Trial class for which level? We have trial classes for P1 to 6 as well as from Sec 1 to 4. Yeah, we offer classes from P1 to 6 and Sec 1 to 4. Yes. Yeah, wait, but like I think G needs to come back in and ban him. Yeah. Yep. It's okay, guys. It's okay. I'll just pretend like I never see anything, okay? Ignorance is bliss, guys. Sometimes legit ignorance is bliss. Okay. Okay, what's the meaning of banned? What's the meaning of banned? When I ban someone from something. Okay, ban means when you permanently when you permanently not allow for something to happen. Okay? Yes, thank you so much. Bye, Jay. Yay, let's celebrate. Bye, Jay. Happy studying. Okay, then what about dismiss? What does dismiss mean? When you're dismissed from school, for example, or you dismiss an idea, what does that mean? Okay. Wow. Okay, that's it. Okay, when you dismiss something means you send away something or you reject something. Okay? Okay. Okay? Then what about discharge? When I say that you are discharged from the hospital or discharged from the military, what does that mean? You are? Start with R. Start with R. Basically, it means that when you are released, okay? Released from something. Okay. Yeah, you can WhatsApp the number on top to know more about the different programs that we offer. Yeah, because we also offer compo class, like pure composition class, as well as English comprehensive class. So that one means that we go through all components like oral, compo, paper 2. Yeah, but for pure composition it's only compo. When is the next live? I think tomorrow. I think if not it's Wednesday. PSLE, yes. So for like primary 6, we offer both pure composition and English comprehensive programs. Yeah. Yes, okay. Then we have suspended. So, what does suspended mean? Suspended means to temporarily be stopped from doing something or stop something from happening temporarily. Okay? So, here they say the football player was what from 2 matches. Okay, so just 2 matches. Yes, so it's suspended. Yes, number 4, because it is temporary. Okay, it cannot be banned because it is not permanently. If not, the question would be like the football player was what from ever playing again in that competition, for example. Okay. 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 Question 13. It's banned. FIFA always uses.
I saw a lot.
Yeah, today is legit. Like wow.
Just try to not
React, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
facts.
then I will see. I don't know if I can.
Learning English is so important, even helps for math. Yes, I agree. I really agree. Like sometimes when the word problems get very complicated, English is like very, very important. Yeah. Okay. The what at the museum explained the exhibits clearly, and the pupils found the visit enriching. Okay. You have helper. Wait, let me see whether I'm pronouncing this word correctly. Sometimes docent. Yeah, docent. I think that's how you pronounce it. Okay. Ooh. You watched Young Sheldon before, they mentioned this before. Oh, interesting. I've not watched Young Sheldon before. Watched it 8 times. So good. Oh, maybe it's time for me to watch, guys. It's my turn to watch.
Why? Oh, this person just keep on creating the account.
Mm.
Let me see if I can filter the word.
Okay, good. So, what is okay? Helper is very general. So basically, it's just like it means that you can help in anything. Okay. Here they want it to be specific. Okay, specific to a museum and explaining exhibits. Okay. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh my god.
Whoa, guys. Guys. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Anyways, so because it is specifically for exhibits, right? We will use number 2. Okay. Usually when you see attendant, right, it is someone who serves or looks after a place. Okay, so you can say flight attendant because they serve people on the flight or the passengers on the flight, for example. Okay, and then when you have instructor, basically they teach something. Okay.
Is the person the same thing?
Yes. Okay. Yes. The answer is 2. Okay. Yeah, I think I should go and watch Young Sheldon. Okay, question 14. During our last holiday, we what with a small budget by staying in cheaper accommodation with minimal amenities. Oh, a docent is someone who um is literally a museum guide who explains exhibits. So it's literally made for the question. Okay? Okay. Okay. During our last holiday, we what with a small budget by staying in a cheaper accommodation with minimal amenities. Okay? We have got by, got off, got out, and got over. Okay? So all these are all phrasal verbs. Did I major in English in college or unit? Or wait, or uni? I no. I'm just an intern at Writers at Work. So I'm only teaching on live. I'm not an actual teacher, guys. Yes, I'm just going through papers on live. Yes. Yes. Okay? Okay. So what's the meaning of got by, or when you get by with something? What does that mean? When you get by, like let's say I'm let me think of an example. Get by. What other example is that? Yes, okay, good. So basically it's when you are yes, it's okay. I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. Trust. I'm fine. Okay. Anyways, when you say you get by, let's say we get by on a small budget, it means to basically manage with, let's say, a difficulty or a difficult scenario or situation. Okay? Okay. And then you have get off. Okay? Let's say you get off the bus. It's basically just to leave the public transport, for example. Okay? And then you got get out. Okay? When someone tells you to get out, it's basically for you to leave. Okay? Leave. Okay? And then when you have get over, when they tell you to get over something, or you personally get over something, it means that you recover. Let's say you get over your cold, or yes, move on. Move on. Okay? Yes, so here with a small budget, it'll be got by. Okay, by staying in a cheaper accommodation with minimal amenities. Yes, it's got. It's just that I'm explaining the options in present tense. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying it in present tense. Okay? Okay. Question 15. PSLE got time limit. Yo, but I'm doing a P5 paper right now, and I'm doing a really chill live session, okay? I'm just explaining the words, okay? No need to be so pressed, guys. Don't need to be so pressed. Yeah, don't need to be so pressed, guys. Ooh! Oh my god, I'm also visiting my friend on Sunday. Yeah. I'm very excited. So fun. Yeah, wait, when I only gave Clarel and Ista permission for to rage bait me, then suddenly everyone rage baiting me, bro. This low key kinda. Okay. Despite the challenges, the pupils refused to what and continued to raise funds for charity. 4. Q says 4. Okay, all these are idioms, okay? Oh, hi Kaiser Lee. Yo. Wait, some people are actually like quite funny. Yeah, bro, and it's like the best, like the day that I'm like super like I'm legit about to crash out, and then like wow, today everyone come. Okay, bye Kaiser Lee. Okay, so what does it mean when you hit the sack? When you hit the sack, what does it mean? It basically means to do something. Do you guys know? Let's say I've had a long day. I think I'm gonna hit the stack. Hit the sack. Whoa. Yes, it's okay. People can just stop, bruh. I honestly, they can say whatever they want lah. Like, it's just Whew. Go to bed. Good. Okay, yes. Basically, just to go to bed or sleep. Okay? Yeah.
Wow.
Ish whatever, guys. Okay. Then what about spread the word? Spread the word. This one is quite self-explanatory. When you literally spread the word, it's basically to tell others things. Ooh. I keep pressing the button today. Oh. Hi. Is it? Wait. Is it Adrian? Are you Adrian? Wait. Yeah, when you tell others things or you basically promote something. Okay? Then when you cry over spilled milk, what does that mean? My mother always used to tell me this when I like cried for no reason. Yes, so basically it's to be upset or literally cry, I guess. Or to be upset over something that has already happened. Okay? Then last one, what do you mean by throw in the towel? Quite easy. Start with G and then U. 2 words. Yeah, just to give up. Okay? Or to quit. Yes. Good. Okay? So, despite the challenges, the pupils refused to what and continued to raise funds for charity. Okay, despite the challenges and continued to raise funds. Yes, so the answer is number 4, throw in the towel. Okay? Yes. It's okay. The more idioms you see, the more you will know. Then next time when your school actually decides to put in a question that tests you guys on different idioms, then maybe if you're lucky enough, you'll encounter an idiom that you've already seen before. Yeah, I always see like idiom questions are usually either the easiest or the hardest, because if you do know the idiom, then it's quite easy to figure out the answer. But if you don't, then it's a bit tough because the words in the idiom itself is not the literal meaning. Yeah. Yeah. Okay? Yes. We are done with grammar and vocab. Since we only have 10 minutes left, I have 3 sections left. S&T, editing, and compre close. Which one do you guys want to do? S&T, compre close, and editing. Editing, okay, then we shall do editing. Then I'll continue this paper maybe on the next live. Okay, here. Okay. The newspaper recently published an article about children who spend too much time playing video games. A serious addiction, whether to video games or something else, is devastating and hard to give up. So when's the next time I'm live? Let me check. Oh, I'm live on Wednesday. Yeah. Yes. Okay, yes, good. Every time I do editing, I like to figure out whether it's a spelling or grammar mistake. I think I'm going live on Wednesday. Yeah. I think tomorrow, yeah, maybe not. Maybe on Wednesday. Yeah, I think I see wrong. Yeah, on Wednesday. Okay. Okay, yeah, so this is a spelling error, right? So it's actually devastating. So devastating is spelled wrong. D-E-V. Okay. Then D-E-V-A-S-T-I-N-G. Okay? Devastating. Whoa, no. Devastating. Sorry. Yo. Okay? Wait. I spelled it wrong. Guys, wait, let me write this later. Okay. Yes. Okay? Okay. This no doubt worry many parents who see their children spending long hours in front of the screens, which can cause lethargy. Yeah, I know, right? I need my moderators to sit inside the room, but everyone.
What's the lights today?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on
Yeah.
today, but it's okay.
No, we just close.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter. Okay, so anyway, I'm on my last section.
Okay.
Yeah, after this, we'll probably just end. Okay? A bit blur. Is it blur? Maybe the connection is not super great today. Yeah. Okay, this no doubt. Okay, this one is a grammar error because the word is spelled correctly. Okay? So because this still worries parents, right? So it will be present tense. Worries.
Last few days also like that, man.
No, this one is super
Today.
bad.
Today.
Super bad.
I don't know what's up with TikTok.
Yeah.
Then they're not muting the things. Usually it won't appear like things like this.
Yeah.
Is there-
Then
Well,
few days ago, they didn't like.
no,
like
it's
that
not
yet.
so bad.
Not so bad. but
Yeah,
just
I think
today,
I think
suddenly-
talking about it just now outside was a foreshadowing, bro. Like, yeah, this like I called
the
it,
next
bro.
one just don't.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
it triggered the.
Maybe the
Calculator.
yeah.
Wow.
But also I like never read out though, so I also don't know what.
Because I think it's in the comment.
Mm.
So it's good, it pushes it up. But the thing is, right, even if I put it on the muted words,
Yeah, I won't be devastated, guys. Good use of the word that I just went through. Okay, anyways, so lethargy, this is a spelling mistake. Okay, so how to spell lethargy?
yeah, all this one. Oh wow. No, just report. Yeah, I block and report.
Yes, good. Okay, usually when people spell lethargy, right, they always miss out the H. Okay? Yes. Okay,
To I bend the word.
the article also gave an explain for this addiction. Lethargy is basically like when you're super duper tired. Yeah.
More chat setting.
Okay? Okay. Good. Okay, this is also a grammar mistake because explain is spelled correctly. It's just that the word form is wrong. Okay, so it's explanation. Okay, this word usually a lot of people also spell wrong because they always put an extra I in between E and A and N. Okay, but no, there's no I. Okay, question 40. One reason for addiction is the lack in time spent doing other activities. In is spelled correctly, so this is definitely a grammar mistake. Okay? Yes, 40 is off. Lack of time. Okay, good. Such as cycling in the neighborhood. Okay, this is definitely spelled wrongly, so this is a spelling mistake. So how to spell neighborhood? Yes, okay, good. Neighborhood. Okay? Good. Another reason is the attraction of these video games. Okay? Attraction. Okay, this is definitely a spelling mistake, okay? It's a spelling mistake. Yes, attraction. ATT double T. Okay? RACION. Okay? Okay. Okay. Then 43. Easy access. Okay, this is definitely a spelling mistake. Yes, good. ACCESS. Okay, double C, double S. Okay? Easy access to games on phones and tablets is the third reason. Make it hard for children to stop playing these games. Okay, so make is also spelled correctly, so this is definitely a grammar mistake, right? Yes, good. Making. Making it hard. Okay? Because it's continuous. Okay? However, there is a solution to the problem. Families can embark on activities together and does it on a regular basis. Okay, does is also spelled correctly, so this is also a grammar mistake. Okay? Doing? Do, yes, do it on a regular basis. Families can do it on a regular basis. Okay? With that, right, we are done with editing. Yay! And we are done with the live today.
I am done.
Yeah, I'm done, bro.
I'm done.
Legit. Are you done, guys? Like, not you guys to answer my questions, but like, you know who I'm talking about, okay? Yes, but it's okay. I'm doing live on Wednesday again, so I'll continue this paper.
Tell them help us block the weird.
Yeah, but if
Yeah,
you guys see their profiles, right, you can report them, okay? Can we yap now? Unfortunately, maybe not today because many people are yapping unnecessary things, okay? Let's yap on another day when we have wonderful audiences in our life. Yeah. Bad, yes. Okay. Study hard, guys. See you